or 3 foot at the ridge. Um, very many cases, almost most cases, unless obstruction driven, you'll find the 18 inches from your hips or valleys are certainly not taken into account, your valleys more specifically. Very often, I'd say it's very, very common.
Right. Is there an industry standard for flashing?
There certainly is. It pertains to, it depends really on the surface or substrate you're trying to flash to. In addition to that, what are you trying to adhere to that surface? So, if you're going through a specific surface, say for a conduit penetration or transition from roof to attic, you'll have a different flashing obviously than you would if you were just putting in struts or installing racking. Likewise, if you were on a flat roof, those would all likely to be different than even you would use in that same application on a tilt roof. So there certainly are very, very many of them. I don't want to get into recommending one or the other. And as a matter of fact, certain manufacturers make certain products better than others. So while I refer to quick mount a lot because they're very well received and they do have really good products, they're not the ones I would say recommend over anybody else. There are very similar products out there that work. I think where you come into the issue is really where you're trying to modify an existing flashing from, say, an OD or plumbing style flashing to then work in the PV environment. That modification is where I usually see most of the deficiencies.
Thank you. Here's a question about the weeb. If you remove the module with a weeb to check